All right, guys, another interesting day in the crypto markets. What we got going on right now is Bitcoin kind of just hanging out, $56,000. We've been here for the last week, but your dominance is going down a little bit, and you have altcoins continuing to pump. Now, we talked about this over the last year, how not every altcoin, all the altcoins don't pump at the same time. They kind of take turns. You know, we saw Solana pump first. Solana was the first big dog to pump about a year ago. Then we start to have some meme coins, then XRP and Cardano. You know, you guys know how it goes. Now you're seeing like coins that you would never even expect, like Tron. Like Tron just goes up 80% over the last, I think it was the last 24 hours. Tron just goes up, you know, yeah, 85% to new record high, market cap 36 billion. So for whatever reason, I guess it says Justin Sun ventured into a Trump-backed DeFi project, but there's always a reason. There's always a reason, but it does look like Tron is the chosen one for the day. Now, I fully expect Tron to pull back at some point, but still the leader of the pack is XRP. I'm actually quite shocked. I kind of thought XRP would be having a bigger pullback by now. We kind of found a bottom at like 2.5 cents. Obviously, nobody knows what's going to happen. We still haven't hit the all-time high yet of 392. I personally think $3. A lot of people are probably going to be selling their XRP until we get the next leg. I don't know when the next leg is going to be, but what I think's going on right now, I could be wrong. I think we're kind of coming to the end of the first leg of this alt season. You know, altcoin season kind of goes in a few phases. The first phase was Bitcoin kind of doing its little Trump run from 65,000 to 100,000. Then we got the rejection. Now Bitcoin just kind of like can't break 100,000. It's just hanging out at 95. That's kind of what we said. Bitcoin would find a top, Bitcoin would level off, and then the altcoins would run. And we've seen that. And I think we have probably another week or two of it, maybe only a couple of days, or maybe we've reached the end. Nobody really knows. So what would probably happen at that point is you'll probably see Bitcoin take a little bit of a dump. We're going to take a pullback in the markets. Then Bitcoin will slowly make its way back up, 95, 98. Your altcoins will make their way back up. Then Bitcoin's going to blow past $100,000. Now, it's really hard for me to fathom that that's going to happen until after Christmas. But like I said, I'm trying not to be in the prediction world anymore with these crypto markets because it kind of bites me in the ass. But say it's not. Say it's after Christmas. Say it's January 1st. Or say it's not till inauguration. Say we're kind of in a boring phase. Once Bitcoin, whenever that's going to be, between now and in a couple months, well, not a couple months, between now and probably Christmas, to be honest with you, or Christmas is less than a month away. So let's say between now and inauguration, Bitcoin will probably blow past $100,000. We'll probably get like the $110,000, $120,000 Bitcoin. All the dominance is going to go back into Bitcoin. Nobody's going to be talking about altcoins. Now the altcoins are not going to be the narrative. Bitcoin will be the narrative again. And everybody's going to be like, oh, you shouldn't have bought altcoins. Your altcoins are going to level out. Maybe XRP will just level out at $2. Cardano will just level out at whatever price it is. And everybody's like, oh, you got to buy Bitcoin. Bitcoin's gone crazy right now. Then Bitcoin's going to level out. I don't know what it's going to be, 120, 130, maybe it'll be 110. I don't know. But once it levels out, we're going to enter the second phase of alt season. And the second phase of alt season is going to be where I start to take profits. Second phase of alt season, I think we're going to have a $4 or $5 XRP. I think we're going to have a $4 to $5 Cardano, maybe going up to $6 or $7 Cardano, probably more like a $5 Cardano. I think we're going to get Theta to $10. And I think we're going to get like Litecoin back to its all-time high of 400 or 500. I mean, you pick your coin, it's going to go back to its previous all-time high. VeChain, which has been a big pumper, will probably go back up to 25 cents, 27 cents. Then what's going to happen? Then a lot of people are going to get out of the market, including myself. I'm probably going to be 50% out of the market at that point. Like, I got to take some off the table at that point. But I think we're probably going to have one more leg up for alt season after that. There's going to be one more crazy run up. And then when that hits, the top will lead us into the bear market. everything dumps 80% over the next year. It's over, blah, blah, blah. So here's what we have to be aware of. Okay, so we're going to get the second phase of the alt season, like we said, maybe in Christmas, the inauguration, I don't know what's going to be, around then. We're going to be in euphoric stage. I'm going to be taking profits. Hopefully people who watch my channel are going to be taking profits. We're going to get a major dump after that. It could be upwards of 50%. Cardano could be $5, dump down to $3. Or maybe we'll have a $4 Cardano, goes back down to $2. XRP, $5 XRP dumps down to $2.50 again. Like, it's going to be big. And everybody's going to be saying this is the end of alt season. This is the end of the bull market. And they might be right. There is a slight possibility at that point they are right. That's why you want to get out. But odds are Bitcoin is going to make one more leg up, 150, 160, which has been my prediction for Bitcoin for the last year. Then it's going to level out. And then we're going to get one more leg up of alt season where we're going to see the $5 to $8 Cardano, maybe $10, your XRP going to $5 to $10, your Theta going to $20, like you name it. That's going to be the last phase of the market. It's going to be scary because things are going to go parabolic and you're going to have no idea where the top's going to be. The top could be in a couple of days or it could go for a month of pumping. And that's when people get wrecked because people start buying back in. The people who sold out on phase 2 of the alt season, they all sold out. Now they're all pissed off because everything's running again. They buy back in at a loss and everything keeps going up again. And they're like, oh my God, everything's great. And then you get like this big old flush out, big old dump leading us into the bear market. And my timeline for that is probably around April. Maybe May, in that area. So that's what I'm looking at, guys. And everything's really been going according to plan. You really can't make this up. It's almost kind of scary how everything's gone according to plan at this point with alt season and the bullishness. And even the time frame as of right now, everything's kind of lining up. So that's kind of where I'm at. Let's see what else is going on as far as news, as far as some of these coins. You got Ripple. You got the RLUSD stablecoin. I guess that's one reason that Ripple's pumping. That's coming out. Once available, Ripple plans to use both RLUSD and XRP in its cross-borders payment solution. Now, the elephant in the room with this is I don't think they're really going to be using XRP for cross-border payments. I think they're probably going to be using the RLUSD because the stablecoin is really what people want to be using. So that's why I kind of think with XRP, this is great and all, and we're going to see that $5 to $10 XRP, but I really don't see much of a future for XRP after this particular bull market. And it does make me sad when I think about it, because I've always said this, you know, most people aren't going to make any money in crypto. Let's be honest. Your friends, I got some friends texting me right now about crypto who haven't talked to me about it in a year. I was out at the bar on Friday or Saturday with my friend Joe. My other friend who lives in Florida, I kept telling him all year, this is the coins you got to buy. This is what's happening. We're in a bear market. He would just make fun of me. Oh, where's that bull market you talked about, Mike? Then on Saturday, he texted me and he's like, hey, what do you think about me getting into this Pepe meme coin? He wasn't talking about Pepe. He was talking like a branch off of Pepe that kind of follows Pepe. And I'm like, dude, now that everything's running up, you're looking to get into these really risky coins because you missed it. You missed your opportunity. So I basically just said, look, here's what you can still buy. You can still make money on these particular coins, but don't try to catch up by buying some stupid coin that just popped up and one of your stupid friends told you about it. That's probably going to go to zero. But that's what's going on right now. The retail money is starting to come in. Now, once we go up higher, now here's another thing. We're going to play Tom Lee. He's talking about how a lot of the big whales and a lot of the exchanges don't want Bitcoin to hit $100,000 just yet because there might be a supply issue. So things are kind of being held back a little bit. But once Bitcoin hits $100,000 and goes past $100,000, the retail money is going to come flying in. Because as you guys know, the retail money, they don't call retail money dumb money. They call it dumb money for a reason. They're dumb. They buy at the worst possible time. The worst possible time you could buy Bitcoin is when it's over $100,000. It's at all-time highs, and it's going to be the most volatile, and we're probably going into the bear market soon. But that's when all the retail money comes in. The beauty of that being is they buy their Bitcoin, then they get bored with the Bitcoin, then they start buying the altcoins, And that's what gives us that parabolic run in altcoins, which we're starting to see right now, but we still got a lot of room to go for these altcoins, guys. I mean, VeChain, if at 8 or 6 cents right now, it's probably going to go to 50 cents. Cardano at $1 is probably going to $5. Like, there's at least a 3 to 5x left in a lot of these big cap altcoins that we all own. And it's only going to get there because of retail money coming in. So we love retail money, even though they're very, very stupid. So here's Tom Lee basically just saying, yeah, we're getting 150. We'll probably get $200,000 Bitcoin. I don't think we're going to get that high. But he's pretty much saying, yeah, we're probably being held back right now because of the exchanges just aren't ready. They're not ready for it to happen. Because they know when it does happen, all the retail money is going to come pouring in, and they're just not ready for it yet.
Adding to its Bitcoin hoard, purchasing 15,400 Bitcoin, I would imagine.
Yeah, I think some of this could be, there's a lot of folks who don't want Bitcoin over 100,000, and some of it may be the exchanges themselves are concerned because there is a pretty low supply of Bitcoin available over the counter. So you have a supply shortage, and if Bitcoin makes a move above 100,000, I think there'd be a big chase. So I'm still confident Bitcoin's going to close much higher before year end.
Before year end.
Before year end, yeah.
So break $100,000 before the end of the year?
Yeah, well above 100,000 before year end. It's just a matter of time.
So there you go. You guys, I've said this many times. Tom Lee's like he's basically the only person I really respect in crypto. I've seen all the charlatans. I've seen all the social media influencers over the last 6 years I've been in crypto, or since 2017. They're all pieces of shit. From your crypto lark to your BitBoy to your crypto banter, your Rand Nooners, your Michael Saylors, even your altcoin dailies who aren't going to tell you guys when to get out. Like, all of these guys are just in it for the money. They're just in it to basically sell you an exchange referral. And they could care less if you get wrecked or not. The thing with this guy is he's basically a stock guy. He's a numbers guy, and he's basically just saying, what he's basically saying what's going to happen in the short term, and then probably in about a month or two, he'll come out and say Bitcoin's probably hit a top, and we're probably going to go into a bear market. Like, he's honest like that, and that's what I like. And he was right in 2017. When he said Bitcoin was going to go to $17,000 or whatever. He was right in 2021 when he said Bitcoin was going to go to $70,000, and he's definitely going to be right now. Now, some of his predictions are a little high with a $250,000 Bitcoin, but I think we're definitely getting a $150,000 Bitcoin. But I think the exchanges, like he said, the exchanges just aren't ready yet. And just like any other crypto alt season or bull run, you're seeing the Michael Saylors getting dragged back out. Michael Saylor is now doing interviews all over the place. They have him on CNBC right now. Here he is on CNBC. I'm not going to play it, but they do this every bull market. They don't even talk to Michael Saylor in the bear market, but now they want to get that retail money in. They're pumping it, just like they did with XRP in 2017 when it was at all-time highs. The dumb money watches CNBC. And the dumb money sees things are running. So now they're using the Michael Saylor narrative. Oh, Michael Saylor, he's the best thing since Jesus. But the minute we go into a bear market and MicroStrategy stock dumps 70%, this same schmuck right here is going to come out and say, Michael Saylor, he really destroyed MicroStrategy. He really made a bad bet on Bitcoin, didn't he? And I mean, it's so predictable at this point. It kind of makes me sick. It really makes me sick because these guys are basically just preaching to the sheep. All right, what else is going on? Speculation regains around the relentless XRP rally. Does it still have legs? Blah, 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 blah. I guess we're basically just talking about does XRP still have room to run? I think it does, but I think we're going to have a big dump pretty soon on XRP before it makes its next leg up. Could be a 20% dump. I mean, as much as XRP has run, maybe be a 30% dump. It could be more, for all I know, but there's going to be a big correction in XRP. I guarantee you guys that right now. I bet everything I got there's going to be a big correction in XRP. Cardano price prediction analysts forecast explosive growth by 2025. Analysts asked the question, can Cardano break $5 by 2025, which is only a month away. I don't know if we're getting a $5 by 2020. We'll get $5 in 2025, but by 2025, I don't know. Forecast that Cardano could trade between 187 and 537 in 2025, with its potential high exceeding the $5 mark. I do agree with that. If Cardano hits $5, guys, I'm like, any little bit of Cardano I have left, I'm selling. I'll probably be mostly out of Cardano at like $3 or $4, to be honest with you. I'll hold a little bit for $5. Best case scenario, like, wow, everything lined up. Planets all aligned up. I'd say it's like a 10% chance. Cardano gets like $8 to $10. But I think $5 is a more realistic path for where Cardano is probably going to top out in 2025. So let's see what happens. I just can't see it going much more than that. But guys, this is crypto. Anything can happen. And guys, that's pretty much it. Bitcoin pulling back a little bit, 95,449. Not too much going on today. Stock market's still pumping. I think we're due for a pullback. I mean, the way these alts have run, I wouldn't be surprised if we get a 20, 30% big old fat juicy dump that basically makes the next 3 or 4 weeks very boring. People lose the sentiment, people get depressed, and then towards the inauguration, we make our way back up with these altcoins and Bitcoin. That's what I'm kind of anticipating right now, to be honest with you. But it doesn't have to happen. We could continue to run. More altcoins could continue to pump. Bitcoin might just hang out here between $94,000 and $98,000, and just altcoins might just continue to go for another couple weeks. That's why you just can't predict this shit right now. That's why when Rand Neuner came in and started shorting XRP at like $1.50, he lost his shit. Because when you go into these parabolic moves, yeah, they're going to pull back at some point. But trying to guess when is like flipping a coin. So XRP now is under $2.50. I wouldn't be surprised if we do go under $2 for XRP at some point this month. And that's just crypto, guys. These coins definitely need to pull back. They're not going to pump forever. Anticipate it. If you have money on the side and you don't have the coins you want yet, and you're kind of pissed off, hold some of that for our possible 20 or 30% correction, which we're probably going to get. It could be today. It could be coming right now. Look, Bitcoin 95, 358. Or maybe it'll come next week. Or maybe it'll come after Christmas. Nobody really knows. That's why when you start trying to predict all this shit and you start trying to trade in and out of stuff, like, oh, let's trade Solana for XRP. Oh, XRP back to Solana. Like, that's when you start losing all your money. That's why on this channel, we're not doing any of that crap. I did a lot of that crap last bull run, and I lost a lot of money doing it. I'm not doing it this time. So yeah, maybe the next couple of weeks will be boring. Maybe not much is going to happen. Maybe we'll just get a big old Christmas dump. And then maybe going into Christmas, we'll get a Santa rally, as they call it. But these are all just me guessing. It's all hypotheticals. I'm just guessing of possibilities that could happen. The one thing we know for sure is, obviously, we're in a bull market. Good things are coming with Trump coming in. Inauguration in about a month and a half. We're in alt season. A lot of these altcoins have gone absolutely crazy. And we know there's more room to go. There's more room to go for this alt season, at least, probably till April. So whatever happens between now and April, don't let it scare you. I don't care if we get a 50% dump next week. And people are saying bull run's over. It's not over. It's coming back. It's coming back. So it's all about timing at this point. It's all about the 4-year cycles. And as long as you don't get scared out or do anything stupid, you should be able to make a lot of money this bull market. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. Like and subscribe. Talk to you later.